On the off chance anyone ever saw me in the theater at any point at all during this movie, I just want to say I was not crying. You were crying. Wow, that was a rush of a movie. Hello, everybody. Yep. Honestly, it's a MoReas, but I'm just going to keep this, I don't think I'll do it in my car anymore, to be perfectly honest, with weather patterns being so, spontaneous, and honestly, it's just easier for me to prepare for going to bed and then talking about what I saw, as it gives me an opportunity to process the things that I saw. In this case, it was How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World. Even though there's no 3 in the title, it's definitely worth mentioning that this is the third in a trilogy that has spanned almost an entire decade. And I will say this for a fact, with this and Kung Fu Panda, if DreamWorks truly is in trouble, and then they are completely and officially bought out by Universal, and we therefore have to deal with more Illumination-related stuff, which would include the Minions, this is a great way to go out on. In fact, I now consider How to Train Your Dragon and Kung Fu Panda as two of the greatest trilogies I've ever seen. Oh yeah, from start to finish. But we're not here to talk about Kung Fu Panda. We're here to talk about How to Train Your Dragon, and it was fantastic. The animation was fantastic. The characters were engaging. The action was breathtaking. Everything about this movie was worth waiting an entire decade to see the end. Now, I'm not going to give away spoilers, as I'm not like that, even though I technically have been giving away spoilers in other things I've been watching. But this is different because this is one of those movies where I genuinely want you to go see. If DreamWorks really was on its last legs, this was a great way to go out on. Because, I don't even know where to begin. That's how awesome this movie was. The cast is great. Jay Baruchel, America Ferrera, Kristen Wiig, Jonah Hill, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Cate Blanchett. Everybody in this movie was spot on. This was... I really don't know what to say other than, there's some really funny scenes too. There's literally a scene where a captured person ended up escaping because of how annoying they were. That's how funny this was. And that was just the tip of the iceberg I mentioned. So, yes, I highly recommend you go see this movie. It rocked. It had sheep, fire, Vikings, dragons. It rocked. It totally rocked. So, yes, go see it. But watch this video first, then go see it. Yeah, do that. Do that, right now. That's about all I can say without giving away too much, but luckily, that's what I have the trailers for. Yay, trailers. Okay, let me get the, Okay, so, The Secret Life of Pets 2. Speaking of Universal. Yeah, it's another Illumination project. I am not remotely interested in seeing that whatsoever. So, yeah. A Dog's Journey. Okay. A Dog's Journey is the name of the movie. Okay, so a couple of years ago, there was this really bad movie that came out called The Dog's Purpose, where this dog is literally reincarnated, following the life of this one boy who eventually grows up to be Dennis Quaid. It's really not very good. So, yeah, they come with a sequel for that movie. No, thank you. Shazam! Shazam was next. I mean, I don't really know how that's going to be because it's a DCEU and I need to be careful about actually getting attached to stuff like that. So, even if I end up not going to go see it, at least the trailers are fun. Wonder Park. Okay, Wonder Park looks like the kind of movie where, it definitely at least looks innocent. I'll give it that. And some jokes in the trailer, they do legitimately work. I'll give it that. Now, let's see what other trailer we got. We got Ugly Dolls, or as I'm calling it, the Trolls of 2019. Seriously, this movie's being made because Trolls did really well at the box office, and that's really all it is. It's a marketing ploy to sell toys. Although, one joke in the trailer actually did get me, where a new ugly doll appears, and this one green rabbit-looking thing, voiced by Blake Shelton, goes, "What's your name, friend?" And then he's like, "Wedgehead," because he looks like he has a wedge head. And he's like, "I like little Nimmy. Isn't that right, talking gibberish cat?" And that's how the cat sounds like. So, that got me. That was actually pretty good. The Biggest Little Farm. It kind of looks like, that one kind of looks like found footage meets We Bought a Zoo. So, that looks innocent, I guess. No, not interested in that. I'm also not interested in Angry Birds 2. Yes, they actually made an Angry Birds 2. May heaven help us all. And finally, Toy Story 4. So, yeah, it's probably going to be the last Pixar sequel we ever get for a long time. So, on that regard, I kind of do want to see it. But at the same time, if it's bad, it's going to be one of those instances where, Toy Story is going to be referred to as a trilogy and everyone's going to completely disregard the fourth one. Kind of like with Indiana Jones. So, yeah, all in all, I had a great time at this movie. I highly recommend you go see it. And, yeah, that's about all I have to say right now. So, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I could really use the support on YouTube. Follow me on the social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. As always, I am very humble. I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hopeful that you guys had a wonderful Thursday, because that's when I'm seeing this movie. And I hope you guys go check out this movie that I highly recommend. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here, to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back. Take care, and make good choices.